Okay. Hey guys, how are you? Hope you are safe at your place, wherever you are. And I cannot use that word enjoying, but I must say that you must be doing something fruitful or something useful, which can actually help you in your future growth. Okay. So I'm a kind of guy who takes all things very positively. So, hi guys, my name is Rajendra Rawat. Most of you know me. Most of you are my students. So I thought of why not? It's a payback time. Why not give something back to our online community? I've been thinking of going online on LinkedIn for a for last 2 months when I got the approval for live streaming on LinkedIn. So why not start with something which can actually help you in your career prospects or growth? So this is actually a case-based live webinar, you can say, or live streaming, wherein I'll be discussing something about how this email marketing is actually working, maybe working for few of you, maybe not working at all, maybe working for remarketing only, maybe you don't know how to make it work for you. There can be a number of things which you may or may not know. But the thing is that let's make this thing very creative. So whosoever is actually have joined my webinar, so they can actually ask any question, whatever you want. So I'll be available on 3 platforms at the same time. You can interact with me on LinkedIn, on my YouTube channel, or as well as on Periscope, Twitter. Same time. So if whatever question you will be asking, that will be coming to me in the chat box, and I'll try to reply everything. As far as that will be convenient for me. Okay. So again, guys, I welcome you all with the hashtag Game with Rawat. I am Professor Rajendra Rawat. I teach in MBA colleges and few of the best institutes in digital marketing. So these online streaming are part of the ongoing series which I will be coming up with related to digital marketing. But I have just one advice for all the professionals and as well as those who are actually looking forward for digital marketing as a career, first career, or maybe someone who's actually looking for some passive income or something. This is the time. Yes, now is the time. You can jump into that bandwagon and really you can make fortune out of it. Seriously. And the thing is, I give you most of the time when to motivate my students. I normally try and suggest them, okay, whenever you are actually done with your education, actually you can never be done with your education, but once you are done with your MBA or maybe the highest education level you achieved and you got a job, you stop improvising yourself. This is not the case, and this would not be the case with the professionals. Like the way you have to service your car to run it smoothly and get the best optimum performance from your car, you have to service your car every 6 months or maybe routine. That is a routine or maybe routine checkups and all. When is the last time you actually serviced your career? I don't think most of you have actually serviced your career ever in your life, because in India we rely on only one thing. Okay, once I'm done, I'm doing something that is going to be my bread and butter forever. That should not be the case. So once you have decided that really you want to service your career and you have not serviced your career for last like 10 or 15 years, now is the time you have to actually think of that, okay, what if I have a secondary career as well with me? Because see, going forward, this is going to be a very tough time for our country. Not because of pandemic, the economy is going down and all, but you can, if you have a secondary career, or you can say if you have some means wherein you can actually earn some passive income apart from whatever you have in your mind. So these things can actually help you in growth. But if you're a marketing or a sales guy and you don't started with, or you have not started or serviced your career with digital marketing and all, you're not learning new tools and all, then you are actually missing the opportunity. Okay, so we'll start with one simple case study, that is your email marketing. Most of the time, I heard from people that email marketing is dead. Okay, some of you may say, okay, it is dead, or it is not dead. Let me share my screen with you. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay. Some of you may say, okay, email marketing is dead. Yes, I say to some extent, yes, it is. But gone were the days when email marketing was the only way of digital marketing when this internet and all started. So email marketing was the first, you can say, attraction of digital marketing. That okay, you can send mail electronically. Okay, wherein the mail used to take like days to reach to the recipient, but with the help of email, it is just a second. You just click send and it will be sent to the concerned person. But nowadays, email marketing is actually dead. Uh, I will not say dead. I will say if you know how to use it, if you know how you can actually make use of that email marketing, then it will be, it's not a dead tool. See, as a marketer, I cannot say that, okay, this platform is dead or that platform is dead, this platform is not working for me or that platform is not working for me. Maybe the platform is not good for your product. Maybe the platform is good for some other product. But if I'll say, when is the last time you bought something, when you received a mail, be it related to a product, be it related to services, be it even related to discount coupons, maybe yes, maybe no, and most of you will say no, we have never actually took any action whenever we receive a mail. But it's different altogether whenever it is related to information. And exchange of information on mail is really the fastest and you can say reliable way of communicating with with your clients or with your colleagues and all. But for marketing, mails are still working, but maybe not to first time acquisition, you can say, but it is working for remarketing. If you will say, if you will start saying that okay, uh, you are in such a you are in such in a case wherein you can see you have something in your cart, or we call them cart abandoners. And if this cart abandoners are actually not helping or just putting something in the cart and they are just abandoning the cart, can you send them an email with an offer and make sure that these people will actually be a part of your or they can buy your product, or they can become the part of your sales funnel once again. Maybe the offer is so interesting or maybe so or lucrative that they will definitely come and see that offer. Okay, it's 20% discount. How much that will reduce the amount that they have to pay to you. That entirely depends upon the type of product as well. Maybe for Nike it will work, but maybe for iPhone it will not work because they cannot just give you any discount even if you have 100 iPhone in your cart. Okay, so maybe sometime it is working, sometime it is not. But what is the main issue, that why it is not working for some and why it is working for some people, why it is working for some product and why it is not working for some product? So I will say marketing strategy. We are lacking in this strategy. Like this is not the problem of only marketers. This is the problem of complete entire India, that we lack in strategies, we lack in planning. We do when the things will be there. We'll start preparing for the things when the flood will be at your doorstep. Seriously, we do this. But in marketing, there is a very good area which where the idiom is there in for last couple of years. But this idiom fits perfectly well as far as the digital marketing is concerned. When you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Yes, in marketing or specifically in digital marketing, if you do not have a plan in place, chances are there that you may spend a hell lot of money without even getting a single penny return. Yes, this is the case. Now, when I'm saying this is the case, then what should be the planning? So we'll talk about one of the very famous marketer. Okay, we'll not talk about the name or something. I don't want to give him a publicity at my cost. Okay, it's not like that, but I don't normally don't name the company or something. But I'll say one of the best SEO marketers or something. So he gathered a very huge database of email marketing, email of digital marketers, all English-speaking countries digital marketers, and the aim was to earn $40 per email ID. So can this goal be achieved? Let's see if the strategy in place. So the strategy that earning $40 one email ID is not, which actually comes in like in a blue when he was sleeping one fine day under a coconut tree and the coconut fall on his head. Then he realized, okay, can I earn something out of the email which I have actually gathered? So this email marketing thing entirely works on one part, the strategy, the type of email, the sender info, the subject line, the open rate, the interaction point, what you all have in your email ID, and what is the content inside that email ID and email, and whether there is some value for me or not. Let's get back to the case wherein someone is actually promising, okay, he or not promising, is actually have a strategy wherein he wants to earn $40 per email ID. Okay, I'll say there is a guy named XYG, very famous. Okay, so what we're gonna do is XYZ, very famous marketer. What he is doing is he actually started blogging. Okay, now when he started blogging, so what he was into actually, what he was doing is he was blogging about digital marketing, all kind of things which can be helpful in digital marketing. Okay, be it related to content marketing, be it related to affiliate marketing, search engine marketing, SEO, content marketing, blogging, and then what you think of digital marketing, the tools about digital marketing, trends in digital marketing, everything related to digital marketing. And every week he's sending an email. So whenever you will hit his site, he will ask you to subscribe with your email ID. And once he has your email ID, he will just keep on sending you more and more blogs related to digital marketing. And with the help of this, after 3 or 4 years, he made a complete database of somewhere around 2 million plus email IDs. That too, these we call them a very niche database. Why do we call them these kind of database a very niche database? Because these email IDs are not bought or not procured from some fraudulent way or something, or bought from some XYZ person, those who actually have no nothing to do with the emails. These are the emails which were actually gathered, giving you something in return. Okay, and the return was very much in sync with whatever is your requirement. Okay, now this 2 million email ID, he wants to use them. So after a while, he opened this online learning.com, and he started giving some online webinars. Okay, just give me a second. हाँ बेटा बोल, क्लास चल रही है क्लास. I thought whenever I go online, if someone is calling me, I just started thinking, okay, maybe there's something wrong with the broadcast or something. So only I will pick up the phone. So I thought one of my students was calling. Okay, online marketing.com. And with this site, he started giving a webinar. That was a 2 hours webinar. He actually, after 3 or 4 years, he established himself as one of the best, or you can say top 50 digital marketer in the world. So he started giving 2 hours webinar on like advanced digital marketing. Okay, and these webinars will not be free, and these all are paid webinars. So he will be charging somewhere around $47. So just to give you one few more relevant thing related to this, suppose if Shahrukh Khan, very famous in India, or Salman Khan, or Akshay Kumar, or some similar person like Amir Khan or someone, if they want to give you acting lessons, and they're gonna charge you 5,000 rupees for 2 hours webinar on acting lessons, believe me, whosoever is actually is an aspirant actor, is definitely gonna attend that class. Definitely gonna attend that class. Same is with this guy, okay, because he himself created a brand name for him. So now he's actually asking for $47 for 2 hour webinar. Now most of you will say, okay, arey nahi re, it's gonna cost me $47. So how much it's gonna cost me? Like if I'll say in Indian currency, it's gonna cost me somewhere around 3525. No, I'm not gonna attend this webinar. Okay, maybe few of you will say, okay, maybe he's a very good, you know his name, so you know his worth. So maybe you will say, okay, yes, you're gonna attend his webinar. Let me tell you that how many minimum people will be there in his webinar. At least 10K. 10,000 is the minimum people, those who will be attending his webinar. Now, if you will count this to our earning for this particular webinar, you will say, oh my God, he must be earning like he millionaire or something. So maybe yes, maybe no, but he owns more than 10 or 15 top digital marketing tools. Okay. Now, if I will say none of you will, if you don't know the name of that guy, you will try saying, okay, I will not attend this webinar. But there are few conditions to this webinar, which I will reveal in a while. And I will make sure that everyone, whosoever is saying no right now in his mind, okay, or he's saying like, okay, I'm not going to attend this webinar. I will convert all the no's into yes. Maybe one or two will left, but definitely at least 95% no's will be converted into yes. Okay, so how are we going to do that? There are few conditions. One, if you do not like the webinar, you will refund your money. Okay, this is first condition. Now you will be saying, okay, maybe there will be some catch. So he will be actually asking me a number of questions, and he will make sure that he won't give me the return. No, the second condition says no question asked refund. He will not ask you a single question whether you liked it or not. Even if you liked it, you can ask for the refund. He will refund you the money. But there is one more condition. He will not refund you the whole amount. Rather, he will only charge you, okay, $1, only $1, okay, and will refund your $46 out of 47. Now, if you will see, there is a no question asked refund. He won't ask you a question whether which part of the webinar, from which minute to which which minute you didn't like the webinar. He will not gonna ask you a single question. So what exactly he will be doing that? So he is only saying, okay, he will only charge you only $1, and the rest of the dollars will be refunded back to you. Okay, now there may be still few of you will be thinking, okay, maybe whether he definitely gonna return or not. If Shahrukh Khan is saying yes, he's gonna refund your money. Yes, he's gonna refund your money. Definitely, he cannot actually bargain on his on his reputation, over his reputation related to this for few pennies. Okay, now once you know that okay, your money is going to be returned after the condition is only you have to ask for the refund within 3 days. That's a fair condition. Okay. So even if you like the webinar, you can actually ask for the chargeback. So if I'm saying 10,000 people have attended the webinar, and out of that 90% of the people have rejected that webinar. 90%. Still we will be earning somewhere around $9,000 from these people. And 10,000 have not rejected. Even if I'll say 95% people have rejected, he would have earned $9,500 from these rejections only. And 500 people have not rejected. So from 500, how much he must have earned? 47 into 500. So this is the income of that person in 2 hours. Yes, it is. Now, if you will say, okay, this is what we call marketing strategy for email marketing, or this is what we call some kind of a gimmick or some kind of a thing wherein I can actually make some money, or this is some kind of a trick or something. I'll say this is not digital marketing. The digital marketing will be starting after that. Yes, it is. Now, okay, this is not digital marketing. Yes, it is. This is one tiny part of that digital marketing. Now I'll tell you, whosoever rejected the webinar and got his $46 refund, they will become your brand ambassador. Okay. One more thing, we are talking about one of the best guy, top 50 digital marketer in the world. So people knows his name. Okay, whenever people will talk about, okay, they attended the webinar and even asked for the chargeback and they got the chargeback. More and more people will be really attracted towards. Okay, they will also ask for the chargeback even if they like it or not. Now this will give him two things. One, whenever he will be coming up with one more webinar, he will first send the mails to all these people, those who have rejected your webinar. And this will give him two things. Short, I'll say. registered for the webinar. Okay, I'm not saying out of 9,500 all will be there, but what if only 5,000 will be there? So you don't have to actually work hard to get $5,000 income from the webinar. That is one part. Now, whenever you go for or you go for a paid webinar and you don't know that person, so you look for number of registrants. Okay, that will give you these the moment you will have 5,000, 6,000 registrants for your webinar. That will give you one more thing. We call it social proof. Like whenever you click a play button on YouTube video, you first see that how many people have actually viewed that web video. If only 10 people have viewed, the chances of you pressing that play button will be very limited. But if you see 1 million people have actually viewed that video, it will be instant. So you will say, okay, 1 million people have already viewed, and there are like lakhs of like as well. Then there are chances that the video will be very interactive or good. So why don't you also watch that? So these two things is actually the important thing for any digital marketing class. Now you have a recurring client. Though you are not asking for $40 or $47 in one go, but what if you will be having 20 odd webinars in a year? You have actually taken out $20 from his pocket, $1 at a time. Okay. Now this is what we call strategy. So even if the person who is actually playing with you or goofing around with you, he knows that you're gonna reject that, and he knows that the rest of the 20 webinar will be actually attended by you by giving $1 at a time. Online webinar cost is same. For 100 it is same, till 1000 it is same. 1000 to 10,000 it is same. Okay. So he may have incurred $500 for 1000 and the same amount for 10,000 and the same amount for 20,000 as well. Okay. But now if you will see, the moment you will have 5,000, maybe the next webinar he will be having 12,000 people, and the next webinar he will be having 13,000, 14,000, maybe 15,000 people. Okay, this is how the digital. So you cannot think of like only one thing coming out of your digital activity or the strategy. It's like a tree. You really don't know how many branches it can actually come up with when it will become a full-fledged tree. So this is how. Now, but if you will see, look at the hard work he's actually put in. He's been doing this for last 4 years or 3 years. He's been sending you mail. He's creating content. He's researching about what needs to be sent to you so that the brand awareness, the brand value should be created in your mind. Then only this thing will work. This will not work in out of the moon. Okay, if some a lesser known actor is will keep on telling you that okay, I will tell you how to act. Nobody gonna listen to you, man. Seriously, nobody gonna listen to you. If Ramo D'Souza says, okay, I'll be giving you dance lessons every month, every day, I'll be coming and I'll be teaching you for 1 hour how to dance. Okay, then there are chances that people will enroll for that. Seriously, they're gonna enroll for that. But if you are a lesser known actor or dancer and you will come up with, okay, I will charge you this much, and okay, if you don't like, you can get a refund, people won't believe you. But if you have a strategy wherein you have, so what he did is, if you look at this complete thing, so this is kind of a sales funnel. Okay. So this is starting with your tofu, we call it, top of the funnel. Okay. So the brand awareness. Okay. And product awareness. Now here you can say brand recall or consideration. Now, once you are done, you have brand recall. Every time you will send a mail, it will convert into a sale. 50% of the time, these mails gonna convert into sales. Okay, so this is how this complete thing works. Now, these people will be talking about you, the review part. Okay, then word of mouth. Okay, these are the things you will be getting free of cost. Now he won't stop here. Okay, now he have after 20 webinar, he have 40 hours of literature, 40 hours of video. What he's gonna do is he's gonna edit all this video and will make 10 hours it is. Okay, Now this again will be sold for $15. Okay. Now this here what we call one thing which will come in picture. So we call it price psychology. Whenever you have a price for some product, then when once the user will decide to buy that thing, he's gonna convert everything into the value for that product. So 10 hours, 1 hour per dollar. So there are chances that he may buy or he may not buy. But the chances of he buying this will be very, very high. Maybe few have only attended like 5 webinars, for the rest 15 they have not attended. So there are chances that he may wants to buy this, and $10 is not big a deal. So now if you will see 20 one by one, okay, and $10 after this complete thing, and believe me, he will not stop there. He will work some other way out because he have a very niche database. So he will work some other way out and will make sure that he will pull out every single penny, whatever he wants to make out of those emails. So this is how this complete email marketing things work. Okay, but most of the time where you are not giving value addition to any of your customers, but you want them to interact on your email. So in marketing, there is the action and a reaction. Action is the marketing communication, whatever you are actually presenting in front of your customer. Reaction, what is the reaction he will be giving whenever you are actually placing your things in front of him. So if there is no action, okay, or there is no reaction on whatever marketing communication action you are actually taking, so the marketing is not actually working for anyone. Okay. Now, when I say there must be some action or a reaction, equal and appropriate reaction on whatever action you have taken as a marketing communication. So if he is taking that, then only it is marketing. So when I'm saying, so how he's going to take that action? So he spent actually 3 years in giving you only the action and waiting for the reaction. And the reaction came after 3 years. I'm not saying to wait for 3 years, but whenever you are actually indulging yourself into any kind of email marketing, so you have to keep in mind that, okay, emails, although these customers are not spending a single penny on email. They have not paid a single penny either to Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, AOL, or any other email they did for something. But the email ID is very personal to all. And this is the only fastest source of reaching to any customer. If they are value added, or if they have something, what we call it, what is in there for me, kind of a thing, then chances are there that the email marketing can work for you. So for that, I will give you 1 2 1 2 email marketing strategy. So now what is 1 2 1 2? So if you have to send 5 emails to your customers in a month, so what should be the mail? What is the flow? What should be the flow of that mail? So it should be mail 1 to mail 5. Okay. So the first 2 mail you will not talk about anything related to sales. Only and only value addition you can okay. The first 2 mail will only be only and only about that. Nothing less, nothing more. You will not talk about any sales thing. The third mail will be your hybrid. Now what is hybrid? Will be value plus sales. A short sales pitch, or we can say we'll start our sales pitch. Now the fourth mail will be about, because now you have started interacting with him. So then fourth one will be sales. About sales oriented. Okay. Now, and the final mail will be confirmation, or you can say okay. Now let's put everything into case. Suppose I'm a digital marketing instant. I'm just generating a lead for my demo classes. Okay. So I started sending a mail to 10,000 people. Okay. Now these out of 10,000, the first mail and second mail was about only and only about your value addition, the prospects of digital marketing, the future of digital marketing, industry size, job opportunity in digital marketing, salary of a digital marketing manager, and there are a number of things which we can talk about. Okay, so the mail was sent to 10,000 or mail was sent to 15,000, and I was getting an open rate of like 10,000. So 10,000 people actually opened my mail, and these 10,000 people have, so I sent the one more mail, and out of this 8,000 people have opened my second mail, which was again value addition, and out of this 8,000, only 4,000 opened my third email, which is wherein I was talking about sale, and that sale was about, like, it's not about the proper sale. This was only about, okay, why don't you clear all your doubt and attend this digital marketing demo, and that too free of cost. So maybe out of this 4,000, 300 people will say yes to demo. So what about the rest of the people? So for these 3,300, I will send a confirmation mail for the demo. Okay. And for rest of the 3,700 people, what I'm gonna do is I will actually run. This will be again sent to sales funnel, and we will start nurturing the lead. Because see, they have shown interest. They opened my four of the out of five. They opened three of my emails. So this is how you're gonna actually work around, and this is how you should send the mail. And this, there is no way that okay, these are only four mails. This is actually 40, 20, 40 method. Okay, so if you want to send 10 mails, so in that case, four mails would be only value addition, and rest of the mails can be of whatever you want. Okay, the sales pitch and all. But as what the data is actually suggesting, out of 100 mails you are sending, only 20 mails will be of some value for your client. Rest of the 80 mail will be not read at all. Okay, maybe not read, maybe not properly received, or maybe ignored or something. So if he is only giving 20% of the attention to your mail, why you are actually sending him mails which are actually of no importance for him? So try and send him the mails which are actually of some importance, for some value addition, for whatever the product it can create for your customer. Okay. Now I can give you one trick for how to increase open rate. This is very big problem. How to open rate of email. So those who are digital marketing, they learn, they will know. So before sending an email to any of your clients, so what you can do, you can create a custom audience in Google and Facebook. Okay, and run some brand awareness campaigns on these lists. Okay, before sending any email. Believe me, guys, this will actually, if you know a brand, then if you will receive a mail from that brand, there are chances that he will actually remember your brand, and the open rate will definitely gonna increase. I will not take much of your time, so I will gonna break my online webinar here itself. Okay, and what I gonna do is, what else I gonna do is, so we are actually I just thought of, why not give you something in return whenever when we talk about this. So I came up with a very good 6-day 6 Google certificate course. Okay, so if you are interested, the link is there in the link is there in the post itself. Okay, and I will relay my number as well. This is my number, 7838553340. Okay, and you can actually, if you want, you can go through the landing page, and just check that landing page link is also there in the post link as well, where the live webinar is happening. So you can, the way you, whatever you feel like, you can actually do that. Okay, So if you want to really wanted to learn more about digital marketing, so I'm your guy. So you can make yourself more employable. Okay. And now if you will register today, it's just registration. You don't have to pay a single penny. So a discount will be offered to you, and that is like 40%. The course fee is 5,000. So it's a 6 day, 3 hour per day, 3 to 6 class in the evening. So if you are interested, you can actually join me for this course. Okay, so that is it from my side, guys. So if you have any other queries, you can actually ask me in chat, and recording of this video will be available soon. So if you want, you can actually download the recording from the broadcasting itself. It was really nice broadcasting first time on LinkedIn, although I'm doing webinars and all on all the other Zoom and all other platforms. But this is the first time I've been using Google this LinkedIn live streaming, and hope it will be of some benefit to you guys. And I will be coming up with few other live streaming as well. So maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, we'll be talking about the life cycle of complete digital marketing, starting from visibility till the retention and remarketing. Okay. So happy learning, guys. See you. Stay safe. See you again on one more interesting webinar. And stay home. Stay safe. And do not come out till it is not required. And keep improving and keep learning. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, here I'm just sending you the link of the class, the certificate course which I was talking about. So you can, if you want, you can be a part of it. So here you can. Here I see a few of my students here. It was really nice here. Nice talking to you all, guys. Bye, bye, bye.